Hi guys, welcome to today's video. As you see in front, we have 4 piles here to choose today regarding how and what your next relationship is going to be like. So again, you can pause the video, take as much time as you need to choose a pile. I will zoom in a little bit. So we have pile number 1 here, which has the, I think it's Chalcedony geode. It's a really nice white sparkly geode. And then we have pile number 2 with the Morion quartz. Okay, pile number 3 has regular quartz, just clear quartz. And pile number 4 has the Galena geode, like a black geode. All right, so go ahead again, pause the video as you need, and go ahead and pick whichever pile is calling out to you the most. You can always pick more than one as well if 2 or 3 are calling out to you, or all of them are calling out to you. Just use your intuition. And I do want to take this time quickly to say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed so far. We are slowly creeping up on 100 subscribers, and I'm very thankful, very grateful for you guys, for everyone who subscribes or everyone who even just watches my videos. I really, really appreciate it, and I feel like we are like a family, a little spiritual family. And I'm thinking of possibly doing a more personal video for once we reach 100 subscribers as a celebration. So on this video, I ask you guys if you guys would be interested in me doing that for more personal questions that you guys specifically have, to leave them in the comments below. And then once I have enough questions, I can make a video for you guys for those personal questions that you have. All right, so I'm going to go ahead now and start on group number 1. All right, hello group number 1. Here is your pile. I'm excited to see possibly how your next relationship will be. You guys can see your crystal there. All right, so let's just dive right in. I'm going to start pulling from random here. Of course, keep in mind you have the ability to change anything in your future, the outcomes. So if there's something that you hear that you don't like, just remember you are in charge and in control of change. All right, so the first card we have here is the Commitment. So that's great to see that if you are someone looking for a more monogamous or committed relationship for your next relationship, that's definitely going to be happening for you guys, for your next partnership, your next relationship, your next unity with someone. There's going to be commitment involved, and maybe it could be also children as well as a commitment, something to do with children. Maybe with this next relationship, it could be marriage as well. Alrighty. Okay, so the next card we have is Steady Progress. So this next relationship might be going or will go at more of a slow pace. So maybe your past relationships have kind of gone more in a quick pace, and maybe this next relationship is going to be more of a slow pace, because with this next person, I feel like for you guys, it is definitely going to be falling with that like really serious commitment. There's going to be serious commitment. So I feel like there's no room for like joking around here. Like this person is going to seem like the one for you guys for your next relationship, and someone that you could see having a future with as well. So it's like, I feel like, yeah, like there's no like joking around. This is a very serious relationship because you guys both want the same thing for the future, I feel like, and that's what's really going to be so refreshing about your guys' relationship. Okay, so the next one is speak your truth. So possibly in your next relationship, there's going to be a lot of trust, and there's going to be a lot of honesty, and you know, a lot of truth coming forward in this relationship. I feel like for you guys, it's going to be a relationship where you guys can just be open and honest with each other, no secrets, like not ever feeling like you have to hide anything from each other. You're allowed to be who you are with this person. And again, you know, refreshing is the word that keeps coming to my mind. Is this relationship is going to be so refreshing, a breath of fresh air for you guys, where it's going to allow you to be yourself with this person. All right, the next one is a safe travel. So this could mean a few things. It could mean that you might be traveling soon. So it's a validation that you chose the right pile. This could also mean that you're going to meet this next significant other while you're traveling. It also could mean that you both have an interest in travel or adventure as well, and your relationship might have a lot of traveling or adventure within the relationship. So again, just take whatever resonates with you regarding some multiple things that I will mention. All right, and the next one is believe. So again, this could mean a few things as well. It could be that you both are going to be very spiritual or religious, and you're both going to have a very similar faith, or belief in something, you know, a belief in some sort of divine together. It also could be another validation for you personally that you chose the right group because you are a spiritual or person of faith as well. It could also be because you guys are going to have this unity. I feel like for some of you there is going to be, first thing coming to my mind is like a church wedding. I see church wedding. I feel like prayer, like a lot of prayer. So maybe if you're praying for this next relationship to be like a good relationship and for it to work out, I feel like that is definitely going to be happening for you guys. Like I feel like this next relationship for you guys that have chosen for group 1, this relationship is going to be very successful. There's going to be a perfect balance between you guys in what is like wanted and what is needed. All right, so next one we have is sign from above. So when you meet this person, I feel like that's how you're gonna feel, is that they are like a sign or a person sent from heaven, from your angels and your guides to you, because like they're meant to be with you and you're meant to be with them. You're meant to be in each other's lives, and I feel like it's definitely going to be a long-term relationship. I feel definitely this next relationship is going to be long-term, and it could also be the final relationship for you guys, you know, ending in marriage or some sort of big commitment. Definitely. It's definitely not a short-term relationship, I feel. All right, so the next one we have is the move. So there's possibly some sort of change in your life happening or will be happening soon. I feel like for most of you, like personally, there's going to be some sort of big change or shift. That could be career, that could be moving from, you know, where you are now into a new place, even city-wise, not just house. Or you're just a person who is always on the move. But I feel like also with this, regarding like how it pertains to your next relationship, for some of you, I'm getting like you're both going to be making some sort of big, again, that could be what the commitment is as well, is like maybe you guys are going to come down to like this big life decision. Maybe that, you know, one of you career-wise, there's going to be a big opportunity. And when you guys are together, it's going to kind of change your guys' lives in that, like, maybe you guys have to move to a new city, a new country together, but that's just going to make your relationship stronger. So I definitely feel that for someone. I also am getting a sense of like just movement like in the body, like dancing or something like that. So maybe one of you or some of you might be dancers. That could be a significance to your next relationship. Maybe you might meet regarding something to do with that. Or that could just be maybe who your next partner is, or who you as a person and your interest. Maybe that's an interest of yours. So again, take what resonates with you. I'm just speaking everything that's coming to me. All right, the next card we have is you're a leader. So I feel like with this card, I feel like within the next relationship within your next relationship, you're going to be the one who is more decisive in the relationship. You're going to be able to take lead and take authority. And again, I feel like for the people that I'm feeling like there is going to be that significant like move like to a new city or a new country or something like that, you're going to be able to like persuade the person you're going to be in this relationship with that everything's going to be okay. This shift is going to be for the better for you personally and your next relationship as a whole. All right, so the next one we have is the Faith card. So definitely with this and the Believe card and the Commitment card, I definitely feel like there's a lot of faith here. This card also represents for you as a message to have faith. So you might need a little bit faith, trust into this next relationship, faith that you can 100% trust this person if you've dealt with trust issues in the past is what I'm getting. So if you've dealt with that before, just know to have faith with this next person that they are not going to do that with you. Not everybody is mean or will torture you is the thing I'm getting if some of you have that thought pattern. So just have faith, take that leap of faith with this next relationship, because this next relationship, again, it's not a short-term relationship. This relationship I see definitely becoming something long-term and beautiful and so perfectly balanced as well. Okay, so the next card we have is the Mother card. So this could mean, again, a few things. You yourself could be a mother already, and this unity is going to be bringing a bigger family with you with this next relationship. And this person might they might see that you have a child, but they're going to accept you for that. I also see and feel some of you or one of you becoming a mother because of this relationship. This next relationship is going to allow you to become a mother and become that compassion in regards to the relationship, but also it could just mean in general bringing nurturing tendencies and compassion towards the relationship. That's going to be a very compassionate relationship, and nurturing relationship, and abundantful relationship is another thing too. So that is definitely a very, very good message there. Oh wow, okay, so the next one is marriage. So definitely this just validates everything I was saying about it being long term. This, and of course the Commitment card, like of course this relationship is going to be ending in marriage for you guys. If that is what you want, of course, like I said in the beginning, you are in control. You can decide what you want in life. But this next relationship for you guys, definitely I see, yeah, that strong bond, strong unity, commitment, and love. Lots and lots and lots of support and love as well. All right, the last card I have for you guys is the You Found It, which is wonderful because this is pretty much saying like they are the one, this next person coming into your life, they are the one. I can't stress that enough with this and the marriage and the Mother card, Commitment card, like all of it, it perfectly worked out for you guys with all these cards. Like everything just intertwined so perfectly. Like they are your next soulmate. They are the one for you, the one that you could start a family with. the one that you're going to feel so comfortable around, be able to be 100% yourself with this person and them with you. It's just going to be a wonderful relationship. This next relationship is definitely a very serious relationship in regards to like the future with you guys. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please let me know down below if anything resonates with you. And again, if you have any personal questions that I'm going to be making for the 100th subscriber video in the future, any personal questions that you want me to possibly answer in that video, please leave that also down in the comments below, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, hello. For those of you who chose number 2, pile number 2, here is your pile. All right, I'm excited to see how your next relationship is going to be. Again, like I'm going to say with each group, like I said with the last group, you are in control. If you hear something that you don't like to hear, you are in control. You are able to change your future, change outcomes, change the way relationships go. Just as a precaution if you hear something you don't want to hear. Of course, again, take whatever resonates with you, because some cards have multiple things that come through. All right, the first card we have is Connect with Nature. So with your next relationship, I feel like you both are going to be connecting or bonding on the interest of loving nature, being outdoors. Maybe you're both very into sports or activities that have to do with being outside. It also could be animal related is another thing that I get, is maybe there's a love for animals as well within this next relationship. Yeah, I can definitely see you guys maybe going on like a hike together, skiing together, even just taking walks in like a park together is what I'm getting there. Oh yeah, okay, wow. So the next card is Flower Power. So definitely something to do with nature here regarding your next relationship. I feel like it is definitely going to be like a bonded interest with you guys. I also feel like something about spring as well coming up, so that could be an indicator of like when you guys will meet, maybe in the springtime, is what I'm picking up. Or maybe one of you has a birthday falling in within the spring months as well. Oh, okay, so we have the summer card, so maybe it's summer that I was picking up. I was gonna say summer as well, because I definitely was getting summer too, but I was more getting spring. But this validates for sure, like it's going to be in some sort of blossoming weather and blossoming season regarding a significance to your guys' next relationship. Like I said, it could be that's when you guys will meet. It could be falling within some sort of blossoming season. Again, your birthday could fall in one of those seasons, or maybe even your next partner's birthday could fall within that time frame as well. But definitely a lot of earth sign and a lot of like greenery, like nature. Definitely nature. Something to do with outdoors, being within nature is a huge, huge, huge significance to your next relationship. Okay, so the next card we have is New Career. So possibly within your next relationship, you will be going through some sort of career change. Your significant other could also be going through a new career change. It could be one of you or both of you when you guys are together, that there will be a career shift in your next relationship, which is always wonderful. It's going to be something, I feel like for you guys, it's going to be something like you've been long waiting for, is what I'm getting. Something that's going to make you more happy, make you more successful, kind of help you reach your full potential and like your life's purpose as well. I feel like this next relationship is going to be an influence and a push into that new direction for you. Okay, so the next one we have is the walk away. So again, that could be the career, that you will be walking away from your career. It could be also a past relationship as well. You will be walking from a past relationship into a new relationship, and a new, better relationship. So there's definitely some sort of detoxification, some negative cleansing that will be happening. I feel like for some of you it's going to be during your new relationship or right before your new relationship. There's going to be some sort of like drop of something. And again, it could be the career, or I feel like for some of you it could be a current relationship as well. Okay, so the next one is patience, please. So possibly you are someone who, I feel like I'm getting a lot of like, I kind of have bad luck with love. I'm not really finding the right person. I always seem to be falling for the wrong people. People who don't make me happy, who don't fulfill me. But this is a message for you to have that patience. The right person is going to be coming for you, and they will be coming soon for you. Again, it could be within those blossoming months as well, but it also could be after you have this drop and after you have a new career change. So definitely this next relationship is going to be a huge influence for you in regards to dropping things that don't make you happy, and that's going to be a huge significance for you for sure. Is this shift, this change, this drop, this walking away. It is meant to happen, it's going to happen, and it's going to be better for you. Oh wow, okay. So next card we have is the let go. So definitely there's something here that needs to be dropped, let go of, walked away from, for sure, but also to have that patience. But I feel like with this next relationship, I feel like this person who is going to be coming into your life is going to help you let go as well. For some of you, I feel like they're going to be that influence to help you let go and walk away from things that aren't fulfilling you. Possibly, I feel like for some of you, because they're going to be able to see how unhappy you are, and they're going to be able to see it from a different perspective in a way that you're not seeing it. You know, we all have our blind spots, and then it just takes that one outsider influence to tell us how it is and how they see it and see how it is affecting us personally. And I feel like they're going to be such a great influence in your life once they come into your life, like, for sure. Yeah. I definitely feel a sense of like a great friendship bond with this person. For your next relationship, you guys are definitely going to develop a friendship, like a best friendship, and then it leading into like a love relationship, a really strong bonded relationship. All right, the next one we have is holiday. So possibly you will be meeting this person during a holiday. You also could be going on a holiday with this person, and this is going to be a significance to your guys' relationship in some way. But again, I feel like with this, it could be like a summer or spring holiday, and that is going to maybe either help you meet this person for some of you. But I also feel like this holiday for some of you is so needed in order for like these drops to happen as well. I feel like this holiday is going to help you have some epiphanies and realizations as well for some of you. All right. Oh, you guys, I can't. This is so crazy. The next one is the spring card. That is amazing. That is amazing. Especially what it says. It says your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. That just blew my mind, guys. Like summer, spring, everything that I was talking about before. Those are the two big things coming through for you guys. absolutely. There's going to be a huge significance for those 2 seasons. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. That just made me crack up, guys. I hope that made you like crack up as well, because holy crap. Okay, so definitely pay attention around the spring and summertime, because those are going to be very significant for you in regards to your next relationship. That is crazy. All right, guys, the next card I have is express your individuality. So with this next relationship, you're definitely going to be able to be yourself with this person. This relationship is going to allow you to be more creative. I feel like for some of you, you're very creative. And I feel like that's also why there's going to be that career shift, is because you're going to be able to manifest some sort of employment that's going to do with your talents here. And I feel like that's going to happen once this next relationship comes in your life. Is it's going to help you. All these things are going to start falling into place, I feel like, once this relationship happens. Again, it could be your next partner being the influence. It could be something within that your next relationship with this person that's going to influence all these changes, and it's going to be wonderful. All right, the last card I have for you guys is you've got the power. So believe in yourself. Have that faith with this next person, with this next relationship. You are special and you are created under the divine perfectly. You are meant to have and showcase your talents and your creativity, and not be, pushed down and, molded into these molds that society has for us. I feel like you're not meant to be in that mold. You're not meant to work that 9 to 5. You're meant to showcase whatever talent you have going on here. And I feel like with this next relationship, you're definitely going to be able to do that and fulfill your happiness, and they're going to be so happy for you as well. And again, I feel like you guys might bond on something to do with like a creative interest as well, but also that nature too. I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of bond regarding those 2 things with you guys in your relationship. You just need to believe in yourself a little bit more is what I'm getting. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I really enjoyed it. For the upcoming, 100 subscribers celebration, once we reach 100 subscribers, I want to be able to give back to you guys and do more personal reading for you guys. So any questions that you would love for me to answer for that reading video to come in the future, please leave your questions down in the comments below. Also leave a comment below if anything resonated with you. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, hello, group number 3. Here is your pile. I am excited to see what we got going on for your next relationship, messages regarding your next relationship. Like I'm saying to every group, of course, you are in control of your path. You have the ability to change anything that you don't want or don't like in your life. So if you hear a message that you're not happy with, just know you have the ability to change that. Also, take whatever just resonates with you personally. Of course, if there's a card where I say multiple different meanings coming to me, take what resonates with you. I'm just going to start pulling at random. Okay, so the first card we have is unnecessary worries. So release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So with this next relationship, I feel like there's going to be a bit of like small fighting. I feel like there's going to be like those unnecessary little small fights that might be a little bit of a hindrance for this next relationship. I feel like there's going to be definitely some conflict within this next relationship, but it's like so small, and again, like it says, unnecessary. So maybe just be cautious of those things, picking fights for no reason, or picking fights on the little things that literally don't even matter. to possibly just be cautious of that, because that might be a little bit of a hindrance in this next relationship. Okay, so the next one we have is control issues. So that kind of can be why there's unnecessary worries in this next relationship, is because you yourself, if you have control issues or always want to be in charge or always wanting to be right, maybe there's something there that needs to be practiced. You know, practicing not having control all the time, practicing, you know, letting the other person be right sometimes as well. Being able to practice also saying sorry, even, you know, if you feel like you're not in the wrong, to even just apologize and to, you know, try and make the other person happy. This also could be the person that you're going to be having a relationship with next. They might have some control issues as well, where they might have a bit of a stubbornness too. So it could either, if you relate to it personally, or this could be the energy of your next significant other coming through as well. I just feel like it's going to be, yeah, just like those small little fights that just, they're so unnecessary, and like, it's like those fights where you're fighting and then all of a sudden you have that realization of like, what are we even fighting about? Like, why are we fighting? So just be cautious of that. Okay, so the next card we have is answered prayers. So if you've been praying for a love interest or a relationship, your prayers are being heard, they're going to be answered, and I feel like this person is going to be coming into your life, and this relationship is going to happen as possibly a life lesson for some of you, not all of you, but I feel like this next relationship might end up not being long term. I feel definitely short term for some of you. Some of you I do feel long term, because I feel like you guys are going to be working on things and working things out and figuring each other out as the relationship progresses as well, and you're going to be able to find a happy medium between you guys. Okay. All right, so the next card we have is Own Your Divine Power. So definitely trust in your intuition, trust in the knowing, the feeling, the gut feelings that you always have about people, especially if you're someone who can sense energy from other people. Trust that intuition, definitely. Don't doubt yourself. You know, push away that ego that tells you that you don't know what you're talking about, bringing you back to reality. Don't listen to that. You know, we need to learn how to drop our egos and listen to our intuition. So I feel like with this, you will know with this next relationship whether or not it's right for you, is what I'm getting. All right, the next one we have is increased support. So I feel like for your next relationship, you are going to have an increase of support with this significant other. They are going to support you with decisions that you make. But I also feel like they're going to support you, but they're always going to have some sort of opinion on things with you. And that also might be the unnecessary worry coming through, that you guys might have little fights on that. Like, you might come to them with something and then they'll always have some sort of like opinion that you don't like to hear, and then a fight might happen from that, is what I'm getting for maybe one of you. But I also just feel like this relationship is going to be also just a very supportive relationship in general. Even if this person does have a very opinionated way of expressing their support, they're still going to support you. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, definitely. So next one is heightened intuition. So like it says, be extra aware of your inner knowingness as it is trustworthy. So yeah, own your divine power, trust in yourself, trust your intuition. If there is a gut feeling telling you, I don't know about this person, I don't know about this relationship, I don't know if it's gonna work, just know that that is your intuition telling you what is what. You know, I'm just here as a messenger to kind of give you these messages as a cautionary, you know, as caution to be cautious. Listen to your intuition. You know what makes you happy, you know you best, and I feel like this next relationship, it is meant to happen. But again, I feel like it could just be more of a lesson learned kind of a relationship. Again, you are in control. You can change these things. But that's definitely a strong sense that I'm getting. The next card we have is deep emotional healing. So with this relationship, you might have a very deep connection with this person, a very deep emotional connection with this person. That's why I feel like it's definitely meant to happen, this next relationship for you guys. It is meant to happen for very significant reasons that you might not realize until way later in the future, why this person has come into your life and why this relationship is going to happen. But I definitely feel like there is going to be a very deep connection with you guys. And I feel like that's why you guys are going to try and make this relationship work, or make this relationship work and become a very strong bond, because you guys are going to connect on so many deep levels. And it's like there's going to be like this soul connection with you guys. Like you are also soulmates, you know? Yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting there. All right, the next one we have is busy times and multitasking. So maybe in your guys' next relationship, there's going to be a lot of, you know, this is going to be a very busy time in your life. Within this relationship, you might be spending a lot of time together, and kind of taking on a new relationship, but then taking on all these other projects in your life is what I'm getting with you guys. That may be also why this relationship might have a little bit of a hindrance as well, is because there might be a case of kind of neglect from your partner in this next relationship, because maybe they're so focused on their career, or you yourself are so focused on your career or other things like family or friends, and it's going to be a very busy time when you're in this next relationship. But it's also going to be a very successful time. I feel like all this busy time and hard work is really going to pay off when you're in this relationship. I feel a lot of success, I feel a lot of abundance, and a lot of support. Definitely, I definitely feel a lot of support. I just feel like the small things is what I'm getting. Like the small things, don't let those impact you. Okay. All right, the next one we have is clearing negativity. So definitely there is going to be some sort of cleanse here. You know, the deep emotional healing as well, the letting go, clearing negativity. It could be those control issues as well. Being able to let go and give those negative energies and negative vibes to the divine to take care of for you. There is definitely, I feel like within this next relationship could be your the clearing of negativity. So this person is going to, with that, you know, that love and support that they are going to be bring, this relationship is going to bring, is going to allow those negative things to drop from your life, is what I get. So that's why I also feel this relationship is very significant to you in your life, and this person coming into your life is because it's going to allow that detoxification in your life. All right. Yes, the next one we have is stress reduction. So definitely this relationship is going to allow that drop of negativity. The stress reduction is going to bring that for you. This next relationship is definitely going to help you have more fun, I see, because you possibly are a very busy person. This next relationship is going to help you have that balance of, you know, work and play, and help you realize, you know, when you have such high stress, how to manage it and take care of yourself as well. All right, so the next one we have is spiritual protection. So this reading is very like knowing, you know, of knowingness and your intuition. You have a lot of spiritual protection for you guys. I definitely feel like your angels and your guides are always trying to send you messages, and it's like you guys aren't seeing them or listening to your intuition as often as you should be. it's like they're almost saying like, listen to your intuition, listen to your inner knowingness, listen to us, see those messages, we're trying to send you signs. And you guys are just kind of blocking it off or doubting, self-doubting, that ego, you know, having, you know, lack of confidence in yourself. And I feel like your guys are just trying to say like, don't worry about things, you know, we've got you. We've got your back, we support you, and you're going to have a lot of spiritual protection within this next relationship as well. They're going to be there every step of the way within this relationship with you, whether it's going to end in success or not. They're always going to be there for you to reach out to them whenever you need guidance. So I feel like that is definitely a message there. All right, the last card I have for you guys is the Ready to Love Again. So with this relationship, you're going to have, I feel like, an epiphany for some of you that this relationship is going to allow you to open up your heart again, have you ready to love again, be open to receiving love and giving love again, possibly from, you know, maybe past heartache that you've dealt with these two guys. But I feel like, yeah, this relationship is going to give you a lot of love, a lot of support. There's just going to be those small little things, you know, those unnecessary things in the relationship. You know, all relationships are not perfect. We're all going to always experience some sort of, you know, disruption. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. You know, take as you will. Of course, again, you are in control of your life. You are able to change things to make sure things actually fulfill you and make you happy. Again, if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer that are more personal for when we reach 100 subscribers as a celebration video, I want to make a more personal video for you guys. So any questions that you would like me to answer in that video in the future, leave them down in the comments below. Also, if anything resonates with you, please also let me know down below. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next group. All right, hello for those of you who chose pile number 4. Here are your cards. And we are going to get into your reading on how your next relationship and what it is going to be like, how it is going to be like. Like I've been saying to every group, you know, take what resonates with you, but also if you hear something that you don't like, you are in control of your life and your life path. And you have the ability to change things. So just as a little warning there. All right, the first card we have is the White Witch. So this next relationship, it's almost like it's going to be very bright, very pure, very loving, very compassionate, and like everything like a white light would embody, like warmth, love, comfort, nurturing. Like that's what I'm getting with this next relationship with this card for you guys. So like that is so wonderful to start off with that. Yeah, definitely a lot of love, warmth, comfort in this next relationship, which is always a great thing, you know, to have. All right, the next card we have is the Guardian Angel. So I feel like with this next relationship, you're not going to feel alone anymore. This next person coming into your life, they're going to be definitely like, it's like they're an angel sent from above for you. Your guardian angels are watching out with you, you know, when you're going to be in this relationship as well. Very spiritual energy as well. So you know, if you're spiritual or your partner or both of you or, you know, just one of you, I feel definitely there's going to be some sort of spiritual impact with this relationship. So maybe both of you have some sort of spirituality or religious belief that's going to be a significance to this relationship. The next card we have is Wise One. So I definitely feel like with this next relationship, it's going to be kind of like played out right. It's going to be, you know, the moves are going to be smart. There's not going to be any really like rash movements. I feel like it's definitely going to take at a slow pace. You both are going to be very smart about this next relationship in regards to what you guys want for the future. Yeah, so definitely a lot of like just being careful, taking things slow, because you guys are going to like value each other very much, and it's like you both don't want to make some sort of like mistake in this relationship, because you guys are just going to love this relationship and love each other so much, and really definitely see a long-term development with you guys. Okay. All right, so the next one we have is a druid. So with this card, it kind of is again like with the wiseness, but also nurturing, comforting, but also, yeah, I definitely feel a lot of like, maybe because one of you or both of you kind of had hardships with past relationships, and you kind of don't want to make the same mistakes that happened in the past, is what I'm getting. Like, that's why I feel like there's going to be a lot of like careful attitude within this relationship, of being careful and, you know, watching what you're saying, watching what you're doing, making sure the other person always is happy, but then always making sure that you're always happy as well, and having that perfect balance in this relationship. So definitely that's what I'm getting. Okay, so the next one we have is the Shield Maiden. So definitely there might be some walls up, or guards up, within this relationship at first. But I feel like, again, I think it's just because like it's that caution that you or your partner or both of you kind of will experience, or have experienced in the past. You're going to be kind of bringing in that into the new relationship, of just having guards up at first, until you can have faith in this person, in this relationship, that nothing is going to, you know, no one's going to hurt you. You know, there's going to be honesty, there's going to be trust, and yeah, there's going to be a lot of like it says, like a lot of plan making. So again, that taking things slow, really like looking at all the options as well, like just very particular with this next relationship for you guys. Just making sure, like really planning things out before, you know, I don't see it being a very risky or risk-taking kind of relationship. Okay, so the next one we have is Sage. So definitely commitment, a lot of devotion, commitment in this next relationship, a lot of unity. You guys are both seeking the same thing regarding what you guys want for the future. So that's why you guys are going to be so careful, but very committed and deep, a deep connection with you guys. The next one is the Snake. So that definitely doesn't surprise me that this would come out. Again, if you yourself, you're dealing with, you've dealt with or will deal with something, like a past relationship that kind of hurt you and gave you heartache and trust issues, or, something regarding that you're going to be able to, within this next new relationship, you're going to be able to shed all of that, all that past, even your past self, how you were in past relationships or in the past as well. You're going to be able to shed all that and start a new beginning with this new relationship and this new person, and actually authentically be yourself with this person, and be able to shed that old you and all those old emotions and be done with that. Okay, so the next one we have is the Oracle. So this is definitely, something to do with patience, having the patience to wait for the right, person to come along, for the right opportunity. They're going to be coming to your life in the right timing. is what I'm getting. I also feel like with this card there is like some sort of sense of knowing as well. There's going to be, you know, very high intuition that you're going to know that when this person comes into your life that they are the one that are going to change you for the better, and you guys are just going to work so well together, because I feel like of that planning and the patience and taking things slow. You're both going to be on that same page, and you're going to be able to support each other so well, in regards to that. You know, no one is going to judge each other, no one is going to push each other, no one's going to make each other feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form. You're always going to be aware of the other person's emotions and, you know, their mental state, and that's why you guys are going to work so well together, and this relationship is going to thrive so well as well. I definitely see it long term for sure, which is amazing. Alright, so the next card we have is the Medicine Mother. So definitely intuition. Listen to your intuition. You know what's best for yourself. And I feel like, again, there's definitely going to be that non-pushing or judgment in this next relationship with you guys. You're definitely going to be able to take care of each other very well, and being very in tune with each other spiritually, you know, soul to soul. Also being able to just nurture each other as well through this card. I definitely see a lot of nurturing, a lot of inner knowing of how each other feel. It's like you can look at your partner in this next relationship and just know how they're feeling, know their emotions, because you guys are going to be so deeply connected. But this could also mean that, you know, if you're within the healthcare field, or your partner might be in the healthcare field, or, you know, have an interest in that as well. So that could be a very significant thing regarding your relationship in that aspect. Alright, so the next one we have is Elder. So definitely there's going to be, you know, with the Snake card and this card, with this next relationship, there's going to be that dropping of patterns. It could be something, you know, of a family, you know, something hereditary within your family or your partner's family that's going to be broken off, that's done. You know, within this next new relationship, there's going to be no more of that. Maybe in a past relationship, you know, it was very negative and unfulfilling because maybe your past partner, maybe they were going through, you know, emotional trauma or addiction, and you were just done with that. And with this next relationship, there's going to be none of that. There's going to be no negativity, and there's going to be a balance of you being nurtured and you nurturing. And it's almost like for some of you, I feel like you haven't had that in the past. Like, you would always have to take care of them, but they never took care of you, and you were just so sick of that, is what I'm getting for at least one of you. And that is going to change. That pattern is not going to be, it's not going to be no more. It's with this relationship, it's like going to be a whole new turn for you and a whole new like revelation for you. All right, the last card I have for you guys is the Warrior card. So definitely within this relationship, you're definitely going to be able to be a very strong person, independent person, as well as being a dependent person in this relationship. And, you know, being able to be a leader when necessary as well within this relationship. But also not having that fear of, you know, with the trust and honesty. I feel like those walls are going to be able to be broken down. That shield's going to be able to be, you know, put away. You know, the defense mechanisms that you might have, those are going to be able to be dropped as well in this new relationship. You know, just trust in your intuition. Know that this relationship for you guys is going to be a very wonderful, deep relationship, deep connected relationship, very loving relationship, committed relationship. it's definitely going to be like nothing you've had in the past before. It's going to be such a wonderful relationship for you guys. So yeah, that's all I'm getting for your pile. I hope you enjoyed your message. If anything resonated with you, please let me know down below. Also, let me know any personal questions that you have that you would like me to put in the video after we reach 100 subscribers. I want to do a personal reading for you guys on questions that you might have that you would possibly like me to answer in that video in the future. So also leave those questions down below. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you who watch and subscribe and, comment down below and communicate with me and validate if this reading was for you. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.